Alright, this is going to be a video on the f4e4 error code. So I'd never worked on this particular error on this particular model. So I pulled out the tech sheet and it told me to check the connector for P1 between pin 1 and 3 and then 2 and 3. First thing I noticed that there was no wire going to pin 2, and so I knew something was weird. I looked at the schematic, and P1 has nothing to do with the humidity sensor. It's actually P6. So I don't know if that's an error on the schematic or what, but anyway, it's not right. If you look over here at the humidity sensor, it tells you to test it through P1 between 1 and 3 and 2 and 3, and it gives you a resistance reading that you should get. But either way, that is not correct as far as what I could see. So I just plugged everything back in and pulled the microwave down. So here you see the microwave's down, and I have taken the back off, and the capacitor is discharged at this point, and everything is good to go. I'm tracing that P6 back, and it goes to underneath the blower housing. I removed the blower housing. As you can see right here, the screws are out of the blower housing. It's just a couple screws in the back. It says blower screws. Pull those out. You can remove the blower motor and pull that out of the way. So underneath that, you will see right there, that little tiny control board looking thing is the humidity sensor. And as I said, I'd never seen that before. I did have one with me because I had pre-trip diagnosed this and asked the customer, the error code and all that. That's a good practice. If you're a technician, make sure you ask the question, what error code are you getting? So we did the repair, put it back in, and put everything back together. I also, while I had it out, changed the light bulb. I did a quick video here to show you how to test the light bulb. All you do is put your one side of your meter on the side of it and one point at the tip. If the bulb has continuity, it's good. If it doesn't have continuity, it's bad. Most of you know that, but either way, forgive my beard in the way. I was holding the camera. Here is a quick video of me rehanging the microwave. I do it all by myself. I don't need an extra guy. An extra person actually just gets in my way. Hanging microwaves. This one was a little tricky because the microwave was practically sitting on top of the console of the range. But what I do is I get it hanging, make sure it's secure on the back, then I feed my wire through. This plug was a little bit tight on the hole, so I did struggle a little bit getting it through, but worked the plug back through the hole to get it back up top. And once I got it through, reached up top, grabbed it, pulled the wire up, and then slid the microwave onto the slots. Typically I put it on the slots at first, but I just missed them this time, and if you hang microwaves, you know what I'm talking about. But right there, I'm looking underneath to make sure I'm in the slots, and then just pull the cord up, push the microwave up, get your first screw started there, and tighten it up, and that's basically it for that. It's not a lot to hanging a microwave once it's already been installed. So you can totally do this by yourself as long as you're decently strong and all that good stuff. Just be careful, make sure you take your time and don't rush. And one big thing is always make sure your screw gun is up in the cabinet ready to go. The worst thing is when your screw gun's over on the table where you were just working on the microwave, and you're going to hang it and you realize that screw gun is not up there anymore. So that is a big frustrating thing, especially if there's no one there to help you. You got to pull the whole thing back down and go get your screw gun. So that's just that. I plugged it back in, and next we're going to put it in Diagnostics and make sure the error code's not there anymore. So the way you get it in Diagnostics is press cancel, start, and you'll see this display right here. Then you open the door and shut it, and you will hit cook time. Cook time will do sensing and give you a reading for that humidity sensor. It's supposed to be between 2,000 and 6,000. Mine was 4,200. This is the model number. One thing I wanted to add is that I did do the diagnostics before, the same exact as at the end, and I got the P4 or the f4e4 error. So hope this helps somebody, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and go out there and fix you some microwaves. Like, comment, subscribe.